the three Billy Goats gruff with you, and we had so much fun talking about that troll and talking about the goats. Well, you know, it's been a few days since you've been here, so we're going to start by reading the story again. And as we're reading it today, I want you to think about the troll's perspective and the Billy Goat's perspective. Savannah said something to us about it last time. She said at the end, last time I was here, she said something like, maybe the troll's home is there with the grass and he just doesn't want those Billy Goats coming in his home, right? So that's something interesting to consider. Let's think about their perspective. And will you help me read it? I know that it's a little bit small. How about everybody real quick scoot up one row?
Can we make that big?
And make sure you do the big voice for the troll.
The big
The three Billy Goats gruff. The three Billy Goats gruff. Once upon a time, there were three Billy Goats. They lived in a valley, and the name of all three Billy Goats was Gruff. There was very little grass in the valley, and the Billy Goats were hungry. They wanted to go up the hillside to a fine meadow full of grass and daisies, where they could eat and eat and eat and get fat. But on the way up, there was a bridge over a rushing river. And under the bridge lived a troll who was as mean as he was ugly. Right there, the narrator, the storyteller, is kind of making us not like the troll, right? He's calling him mean and he's calling him ugly.
mean.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, and he's very ugly.
Sure. First, the youngest Billy Goat Gruff decided to cross the bridge. Ready? Get your hooves ready. Trick, trap, went the bridge. And look what Miss Lynch has.
What?
You see real big.
Who's that tripping over my bridge?
Roared the troll.
Oh,
It's only I, the tiniest Billy Goat Gruff, said the Billy Goat in his very small voice. And I'm going to the meadow to make myself fat. No, you're not, said the troll, for I'm coming to gobble you up. Oh, please don't take me. I'm too little that I am, said the Billy Goat. Wait till the second Billy Goat Gruff comes. He's much bigger. Well then, be off with you.
Be off with you.
Yeah, be off with you.
You look so.
A little later, the second Billy Goat Gruff came to cross the bridge. Follow and make your hooves.
Trick, trap, trick, trap, trick, trap.
Went the bridge again.
Who's that tripping over my bridge?
Roared the troll. Oh, it's only I, the second Billy Goat Gruff, and I'm going up to the meadow to make myself fat, said the Billy Goat. And his voice was not so small. No, you're not, said the troll, for I'm coming to gobble you up. Oh, please don't take me. Wait a little till the third Billy Goat Gruff comes. He's much bigger. Very well. Be off with you, said the troll.
That looks so creepy.
Then up came the third Billy Goat Gruff. Okay, follow.
Trick, trap, trick, trap, trick, trap.
the bridge. The third billy goat Gruff was so heavy that the bridge creaked and groaned under him. And remember that inside there? Try it one more time with me. Ready and go.
Who's that tripping over my
Roared the troll.
He's like,
Now we're going to say this in a strong voice, but we don't have to yell it. It is
I,
the big billy goat Gruff, said the billy goat. And his voice was as loud as the troll. Now I'm coming to gobble you up, roared the troll. Well, come on, said the big billy goat Gruff. I've got 2 horns and 4 hard hooves. See what you can do.
this is gonna be funny, I know.
So, up climbed that mean, ugly troll, and the big billy goat Gruff butted him with his horns, and he trampled him with his hard hooves.
I will step on you, pop.
And he tossed him over the bridge into the rushing river.
Why do those fish have the mustache? I see his feet. It's a cat feet. Yeah, it's a cat
3, 2, help me with the last page. Then the big billy goat Gruff went up the hillside to join his brothers. Okay, so I'm going to teach you something right now that you can try when you're reading a book. And we're going to try it to see what we can figure out about the perspective of the different characters here. So one thing you can do, and you are already starting to do this, is you can use your body to show what you're thinking about the story. You are already using your voices to show how the little character of the billy goat, baby billy goat, is different than the troll and different than the big goat. But you can use your bodies too. And the reason you can do this is because, Katie, you can actually communicate what you think about the perspective or the ideas of the character with your body and your face. So here's what you're going to do. First, you think, what's this character's perspective? What do they think? Next, you show with your face to match that idea. What would that character's face look like? And then you might use your body or your hands to match the character's actions. How would the character move his or her body if they felt that? Okay, so watch me. I'm going to try this with the big billy goat Gruff. So let me think about this big billy goat Gruff for a second. Where's that page? Oh, yeah. Here's where we get a really good look at him. So first, I'm going to think about his perspective. The big billy goat's thinking, this troll is mean. I need grass, and he tried to eat my brothers. I'm going to get that bad troll. I'm going to show him I'm angry, and I really need food. Do you think that may be his perspective?
Yeah.
Okay, that's maybe what he's thinking. Okay, so now I'm going to try to make my face look like that. How might my face look if I feel that way? I'm kind of angry, and I don't like how that troll's been treating my brothers. So I'm going to look like this.
That's your warning.
That's my angry goat face. Now I'm going to show you what I might do with my body if I was feeling angry at the troll. Sometimes when I'm angry, I might do this kind of thing. And I might also be trying to show the troll that I'm big, so I'm going to be like this. I'm pretty good. And he had horns too. Okay, so now you're going to try this, but you're going to try it with the perspective of the troll. So this is going to be a little tricky. So the first step is going to be, you're going to have to think about his perspective, nothing with your bodies yet. And to help you think, you're going to do a turn and talk. So I want you to talk to someone next to you about, what is the troll feeling? What's the troll's perspective about all this? What's the troll feeling about these goats? Can you turn and tell the person next to you what they're thinking?
So you can say, I agree.
No, wait, but you have to do it with your face and you have to do it with your body.
One, two, three. And look at me. I heard some of you saying that the troll is angry about the goat stealing his grass. Did you also feel that way? Anybody? You can show me connection with your hands. Okay. Since this isn't a hands down conversation right now, are there anybody else who would like to raise a hand and tell us a different thing you thought about the troll's perspective? What were you thinking, Stefan?
I thought that it was he was there because he didn't want the three billy goats to eat all of his grass and just not, and then he wouldn't have food left.
So do you think he was feeling frustrated or angry or sad or frustrated by that? So he could have been frustrated, could have been angry. Do you have another idea that's a little bit different, Katie?
I think that he couldn't have ate all of that grass because the grass looks pretty like new to me. So I think that he haven't ate like for a very long time ever since.
So what do you think his perspective is?
I think
What's he
his
thinking?
perspective is like perspective is that he is like really yummy and he's mean to the billy goats because like he never ate him very long.
So he's hungry and he wants to eat the billy goats. Like you're thinking he doesn't like grass because there's plenty of it there. It doesn't look like he's been eating it. And then his perspective is, I'm hungry and I would like to eat a goat. That's interesting because that's a very different perspective than I'm angry or frustrated about them taking my grass. All right, we're going to hear one more perspective and then you're going to decide what you want to think about the billy goat. Okay, now that you've heard a couple ideas, what do you think? Turn around and tell them so they can hear.
So I think that the troll wanted to gobble them up because he haven't eaten in a very long time. Because he looks really old because he has lived under the bridge for a long time. So that I think that's why he's doing that.
Because
and being mean.
He's being mean because he's lived there a long time.
And he doesn't want no one to steal his property.
He doesn't want people to come steal his property. Interesting. Okay, so take a moment to decide, and you've heard a couple ideas. What do you think the perspective is? Just think for a minute and decide to yourself. Okay, so the next step is you're going to show with your face how that troll is feeling. Can you turn and look at your partner and show with your face how the troll is feeling?
Savannah, I think he's feeling like
Show you your face.
gotta stop. Show her.
Oh, I see some hungry faces. I see some really angry faces. I see frustrated faces. What is this happy laughing troll? Okay, turn back. Now this is the harder part, and you might need a little bit of space. And this is okay also if you need to stand up. So I want you to think for a moment about the troll's body. If he's feeling hungry, what might he be doing with his body? If he's feeling angry, what might he be doing with his body? And if he's feeling sad for someone coming to take his house or frustrated, what might he be doing with his body? Are you ready? Okay, on the count of 3, you're going to show your partner like a statue of the troll what that troll might look like. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Show your partner.
Okay, go ahead.
And he would also be like,
Oh, that's really good.
Okay, 3, back to 2, 1. So, you know what you've done today that's really cool? Is that you've shown how the troll is feeling his perspective with your body and your face. And that's something you can do sometimes when you're reading. When you're reading with a buddy, that could be a really fun thing to do, is that you and your buddy could do that. Now, you might not be able to stand up all the time if you're doing buddy reading in a seat, but you can still look at each other and say, I think that this character is feeling like this. Or I think this character's feeling like this. You could try that when you're reading, even to yourself. Even to yourself, you can think about how a character's face is and think about a character's perspective. You did such a nice job. And now I have to think some more about this troll now. I don't know. Is he sad? Or frustrated? Or just hungry? Okay. Make your voices bubble in your mouth. Look at Miss Lynch. Listen to directions. Okay.